Hi, this is Kevin with KGM Jam, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a free to join advertising ad exchange, traffic exchange for you can advertise anything on it, unless it's porno or gambling. But anyway, going to get a chance, go to proadvertisersclub.com and check it out. All right, this is the PM report for the pricing. I have a little bit more information on Immutable X. But first, let's do the pricing. One thing I didn't realize about the Marvel, Mighty Marvels, both the Fantastic Four and the Captain America, there's 90,000 of those. So they're more abundant than the comic books and the Captain America statue and the Spider-Man statue. So the prices are going to be a little bit more slower moving. Uh, the Red Skull's hanging out about $1.50, and the Doctor Doom's about $1.10. It's been as low as 85, I think, and the Red Skull can drop all of a sudden down to 140. Pretty much is where I've seen it bottom out a couple times today when I checked. The Spider Man's pretty stable. The I think the common. Now I'm not talking about the comic book. I'm talking about the statue. The It's only I think $30 is the cheapest you can get it right now, and the uncommon is about 38, 40. So both are under the price, and the rare. Uh, what is the rare? I know the Captain America rare is only $70 right now, and that is an excellent buy. But let's see what the rare Spider-Man is. There's 782 people selling, and it's at $78. So that's still a pretty good price. And the Captain America statue is, if I can find it, there it is. Let's see, the rare, that's the punch throwing one, the famous punching Hitler in the face. That's down to $66. That's a bargain. It might go a little bit lower. I don't see why it would. People who bought these, it was $100 for the rare. It's $250 for the ultra rare. So right now on that side of the spectrum, I would go after the Captain America rare, and the other ones are pretty much they're sticking the common right around 40 and 50 for the uncommon, what they paid for it. It's been hovering right on there. So let's go over to the comics now, and probably the best still going are the rares, and you can get the rare right now for Marvels, which is the remake of the very first comic ever made. Let's see what, I don't know why that's popping up like that. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Marvels, which is this one right. Let's see if I can find it. This one right here, $28.99 for a rare. Okay, now even cheaper than that, and this is the New Mutants, which for some reason is not getting any love at all. Let's go down to here. See if I can find it. That's the uncommon. And here's the rare. Okay, they got 191 people selling it, $27.50. That was at $21 today at the lowest. I think I saw it at that price. So I would say right now the rares and the ultra rares, if you got the money, go after it. The Anytime an ultra rare in the comics is under $100, I think that's an excellent price. And most of them are right between 80 and 60 right now. So yeah, that's my recommendation. The That's a rare right there, and I think that's the rare. And sorry about that. Okay, so Now, the only other thing I can probably point out is this one right here. That's right around 5.5, 5,500. Um, Generally across the board, I see a strengthening in the prices. The Spider-Man's holding strong. The common is at 10, where all the other commons on the other six drops all went below $3. You could get it all day. Um, I saw a super or a secret rare Spider-Man on the board when I opened it up at $350. I didn't have the money to get it. Somebody else got it. Not that I would have been able to get it because I'm sure it went. It was there as I saw it. Then I clicked on it, was gone, just to see how fast it would go. Um, so I guess the lesson is just keep checking. And if you got some money already in the account and you're patient, you can find deals like that. I don't know who threw that on there for 350. It might have been Veve themselves. Maybe they had some extras that they threw on there to hook up somebody that I don't know how to explain it, to be honest. That just is an excellent price. Whoever sold that's going to be sorry in 6 months, a year. But this uncommon right here still going strong at 30, where most commons are 10 to 15, or uncommons, I mean. And this rare is about $40 right now. So, yeah, the rares and the ultra rares I'd go after. Okay, here's what I found out today. First, let's go check out the Comey ranking. It's still at 224. And today it went up 11, almost 12%. It's up 20% for the week. That's what we expect. And we expect this to go much higher. 224 today. It should be climbing steadily, especially as they get onto the Ethereum network and more people get exposed to the OMI token. Now, as we all know, Ecomi's going to Ethereum via Immutable X. And like I was saying earlier, it's not going to be sold in the United States. But I found the, whatever they call this, IEO, I don't know. But this is the Immutable IMX. That's their token for Immutable X. And they're only going to sell 1 million of them, which is 5% of the total supply. Okay. There's a lot of TBAs. This is going to be on September 8th, 7 days from now. And we cannot buy it. Anybody in the United States cannot get into it. I don't know if that's not that unnormal. I think a lot of the new crypto starts out where Americans can't buy it for whatever the reason. So I thought maybe you'd be interested in that. I'm still trying to figure out if this is going to affect the OMI token, which we were just looking at. Okay. Well, it just went up another percentage. So the OMI is strong. 20% for the week. If that does that for a couple more weeks, and we'll be sitting pretty, right? But then there's a couple, or one more at least. The Candace pledged to make New York City most cryptocurrency friendly city in the nation. You're starting to see a lot of this. You're starting to see a lot of news articles where not just cities, but nations are jumping on the crypto bandwagon. Okay. And what we're all waiting for is in the NFT market is for everybody, once they realize, a lot of people know about Ecomi, but haven't really checked into it, or they have and they're waiting on the sideline to see what happens. But this is a ticking time bomb as far as skyrocketing, especially after January when I really see things ramping up. Now, this is a prediction of mine. I have no evidence. I have no insiders. I am not a financial advisor. This is entertainment purposes only. But if they did have the Pokemon license, it would be probably a good time to drop it, to do the drop for it, an announcement right after they got onto the Ethereum network or shortly thereafter. So they've already done Marvel. Marvel's all this month. What an incredible month. But uh, if not Pokemon, something else, something big to help promote the fact that Akomi's on Ethereum. And I could see that as Pokemon if they have it. Now, the guy who's working on this project has been known to work with Pokemon in the past and might still be. And they might already have the license and they're just not telling us, or they might not. Maybe Pokemon wants to do their own thing, you know. It's hard to tell. This is kind of comparable to the stream wars with Netflix, Disney Plus, NBC. You know, all of them after Netflix became so successful because in the beginning nobody wanted Netflix. Netflix tried to sell itself to HBO and to blockbusters, and everybody laughed at them. And once everybody saw the vision that Netflix had, they all said, well, why can't we do it ourselves? Why do we need Netflix? And that's why Netflix is going full scale on their own products, because without it, that without the other products that made them, you know, to where they're at, they're dead ship in the water. And Akomi is the same way. Um, the real question needs to be asked is, are they going to be able to hang on to all the licenses they get? Because in 5 years, Disney's gets to review it, and they can opt out in 5 years. And if they decide to stay, that's another 5 years. So they could have Marvel for at least 5, maybe 10 years. And then it's 10-year increments after that. But what's to say Disney doesn't say, hey, why do we need a Comey? We'll go make it ourselves, you know, or, you know, who knows? That's just something we got to keep in mind. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. But so Comey will have to at some time probably start making its own whatever, you know, own NFTs of some kind, some way, its own line of stuff, so that if all the licenses start to bail, then they'll have that to fall back on. And they probably are. We'll probably start seeing some of their own stuff that's licensed just by them, probably in the next year or two. So anyway, that's it. Short video. Thank you for watching, and I will have an AM report in the morning. Thank you.